right, today's lesson we are going to talk about gender differences and how they impact the adaptation to a ketogenic diet. We're going to look at how men and women, how we experience this diet differently. We're going to cover aspects such as the initial weight loss, hormone changes, and just specific considerations during different life stages. All right. So the first thing we're going to talk about is the rapid weight loss difference. Ugh. Men often experience rapid weight loss when starting the ketogenic diet. Why? Because they have a higher muscle mass. And if you have a lot of muscle, you have a lot of glycogen storage, and therefore you're going to deplete a lot of that fluid loss. And because they have more of that fluid loss, they're going to see a bigger difference on the scale. Plus, because of their muscle mass, they have a higher metabolic rate as well. So with women, you will see that rapid weight loss. It just won't be as much. Plus, we have hormone fluctuations that kind of alter that as well. So speaking of that, let's go on into the next one, which is hormone fluctuation in women, right? Estrogen and progesterone, those are the essential hormones for women's reproductive health. So that influences our periods, our menstrual cycles, our fertility. So when you switch to the keto diet, the high fat content can change how your body handles insulin and estrogen. It's normal for your periods to be a bit unpredictable at first with such a big diet change, but things will settle down as your body adapts and it'll start regulating again. So don't be discouraged. Just give it some time. So also, during the different stages of your menstrual cycle, you're going to have different hormone levels going on. So your cravings are going to be more in certain times. You know that. Your mood, your energy, your testosterone levels are going to be different at different stages of the menstrual cycle. So if you purchase this course, I do have a printout below of all the stages and how you can adjust the keto diet to those different stages that you're in. All right, so take advantage of that. So next I want to briefly talk about PCOS and infertility. So PCOS is polycystic ovarian syndrome. The keto diet can be helpful for women with PCOS and infertility issues. So these are often linked to insulin resistance and hormone imbalances, which can disrupt ovulation and menstrual cycles. So you can be infertile or don't have any menstrual cycles with PCOS. PCOS and those hormone imbalances, you can also have those male characteristics. This is basically an insulin resistance of the ovaries. So as you're going on your keto journey, you're going to lower those insulin levels, which can help regulate the hormone imbalances. This can lead to more regular periods and improved ovulation. Okay. All right, let's talk about menopause. So menopause presents specific challenges such as the weight gain, the mood swings, changes in energy levels, the hot flashes, right? So these decreased estrogen levels during menopause can increase some other issues. So we have to look at these like risk of bone loss and osteoporosis. So we need to start including like calcium rich foods such as those leafy greens, some dairies that are fortified, and you have to get your vitamin D levels and vitamin K rich foods, which is like your fatty fish, your leafy greens, your cruciferous vegetables, and avocados. All of those are essential for bone health. So make sure your doctor is checking your vitamin D levels as well. So those hot flashes and mood swings, let's talk about that real quick. And sleep disturbances can impact your dietary choices. We can start incorporating foods that are rich in phytoestrogens, such as a lot of soy products. Just make sure they're organic and you get a good source. And flax seeds, those are both very helpful. to alleviate some of those symptoms. Okay, I'm not going to forget about the men and testosterone, which is a top priority hormone due to its significant impact on reproductive health and your overall male characteristics and well-being, right? So a lot of research has indicated that a low carb, high healthy fat diet, such as the keto diet that we're doing, will help with healthy testosterone levels. So on the opposite side of that, extremely low calorie diets used in aggressive weight loss plans can actually reduce your testosterone levels. So those extreme weight loss calorie deficit diets can really impact your testosterone levels, and we don't want to do that. With the men, you want to ensure that you're consuming enough protein to support your muscle mass, which is vital for maintaining healthy testosterone levels. You need to get in regular strength training exercise and even some high intensity exercises. And we will discuss those later as you're going through the adaptation phase of your keto journey. So you also want to limit the consumption of soy-based foods like the tofus and the soy milk, which contain those phytoestrogens. They can mimic estrogen in the body, and you don't want an excessive amount of estrogen. So that also includes those flax seeds or some dairy products as well. So just be very careful of having a lot of those in your diet. So your task is to adjust as needed. So based on your observations, make necessary adjustments to your diet and lifestyle to better support your body's adaptation process. Okay, that is it for this lesson. I will see you tomorrow.